Hey, welcome back everybody to season 13. Man, it's already what, 2029. So 13 seasons in, time to start it. We're just before preseason. I already did all the micromanaging. So let's have a look at the team here. So a few things to take note of. Unfortunately, our guys did not grow as as how I expected basically. So I guess I won't explain lines. You can have a look here. I can explain a few small things, but the only growth, Lance actually grew higher than Kepinen now, but he's actually second liner. I think Lance was always a third liner, but now he's a second liner. So him, Carnes, Kempinen are all second liners. So I don't really know what to do there. I feel like Kempinen, he has the better offensive stats, so I'm gonna put him up here. I think the best lines was like this when it first started. Yeah, Carnes was here, but Carnes is 25. He can still grow, and he's actually a second liner with some actually good offensive numbers, like 90 deking, 85 passing, good slap shot. His switch shot isn't the greatest, but he's really good skating and 90 offensive awareness. So I feel like he should play second line at least. And Kepinen, he just has the better offensive stats and Lancet, so he should play in the first line with Kucherov. And then even during the playoffs, Kucherov and Lancet together didn't do shit. So Lancet, he'll play down here. He's a really good defense there, 90, 84, 85. Even his faceoff's not pretty good, 79. So he's gonna play in the third line. Another thing to make note of, Lehkonen, he's a second liner, but this guy has our best like puck skills and shooting other than Kucherov. He's like second best in the team. This guy gets pretty good point, like 40 points average. He's actually a plus. Playoff, he gets points too. So I'm put him on the first line with Kempinen and Kucherov. See these two veterans can do something with Kempinen. Mrazek's still a second liner, so we're just gonna keep him here. He has power play time and penalty kill time, so hopefully that helps him grow. Maybe things don't work out, we'll throw him on the first line. Maybe that'll be better with him, Kempinen and Kucherov. Karn second line, we don't know what to expect from him. We just know he's like a 50, 40 point guy. Only has 2 seasons so far. Negative in both seasons. Hopefully this guy has a really good year. Tuck is still a second liner, but since he's old and we want other guys to grow, I'm going to try Hope on the second line. This guy, he actually wanted money, so I think this guy might actually be a decent player, at least like a second liner, and he still has that low elite potential, 23 years old. He has really good puck skills there, like 85 is his lowest. Shooting, he has a really good slap shot. 86 offensive awareness, not the greatest offensive awareness. It could be a little bit better, but at the same time, it's really good skating, so hopefully he can keep up with like Carnes, Mrazek. I think they all have 5-star skating, I think. 4.5-star for Mrazek, but all these guys have really good skating, so hopefully the guys are just really fast. They can get in, they can score. If things don't work out, I can just always switch it up like this. It was really hard for Ballard. Ballard, he had the crazy playoffs, but Ballard actually played on the fourth line the whole time with Scuderi and Rally, so maybe keep these guys together. I think these guys had a pretty alright season. Yeah, 18 points, -5. Scuderi, 19 points, 0. Ballard had 22 points, -3. So it wasn't bad. And even Ballard, he was bouncing around on like the fourth and third line. So let's keep these guys together. I think Ballard even won a lot of money, right? Actually, no, 3.5 isn't that much. He's probably going to be a third liner forever. Lance, I already explained him. Zadorov, he grew a tiny bit. I think he was 81 last season. He's the third line, so let's keep him on the third line. He actually played. He went up and down the third and fourth line, but let's keep him on the third line now. See how well he does. If he doesn't do well, maybe he had 23 points plus 12. That's pretty good. We can always switch around Zadorov, Ballard, Tuck. We can switch around those 3 guys. So that's the forwards. Defense is usually the same. Ristolainen and Bean. Ristolainen is actually a top 4 now. Winkfist is still a top 4, and then Sylvester and Bean are all top 4s as well. Sherbak, he's a top, he's a top 6. He's a really good defensive stats there, 87, 88, 88. Pandolfo still the same guy. He's really just on the power play. This guy, last year wasn't the greatest, but this guy getting like 9 power play points. Only 1 this year. That's kind of weird, but this guy's just on the power play. He has decent offensive awareness. He won the cup with us. Which year? This year here. So we gotta keep him. Yeah, that's the defense, and then let's just go to the power play. Same stuff, just the best players. Hope is up there. We can maybe move him around if things don't work out. Karzadorov, you got Mrazek, 86, 86, 90 defense. Ballard, 95 defensive awareness. Not okay blocking, I guess, and 87 stick checking. Scuderi has really good defensive stats there, 89, 89, 92, and the Lancet's pretty good as well, 90, 84, 85. So that's everything else. You can just have a look, pause if you want to see. Extra attackers, Kucherov, Ballard, shootouts like that, and then goalies, Hunwick 90, Fukali 85. One thing I noticed, Fukali is actually a draft pick from New York Islanders 3 years ago. So I feel like New York Islanders, they have too many goalies, and the game's too dumb to recognize to trade them or something, or like let them go. So they couldn't resign him, so he was in free agency. I actually checked Dredger, the franchise goalie they drafted a few years ago. He is still in free agency as well. So nobody has taken. I don't want to be cheap and take him, so I'll just leave him there. He's probably gonna grow during the off. Like he'll probably grow next year. He'll probably be like an 80 overall goalie. That's when like a bunch of teams will go for him. So we'll just leave him. Emerson, Gerard are two scratches. AHL, we actually have a decent amount of players coming up. St. Pierre, Perrot, Rekis. These three guys, like they're only 22 years old, already mid 70s. So these three guys will probably play in the future. Like St. Pierre, Perrot might actually be fourth liners by the time the 15 years is over, but whatever. We can deal with that. Left wingers, not the overall wise, not the greatest, but they're all like 20 years old is the youngest, 22-year-old is the oldest. So these guys can still grow. We have another left winger who's like in the 60s, but he's in the CHL, so we just signed this guy for agency just to play, hopefully make the team a little bit better. Right wingers, this Nolan guy, he's actually a fourth liner, but it's weird. He's a sniper, but his shot sucks. His puck skills suck, but his defense is like crazy. 89, 91, 89, and his skating's super good. So I feel like if this guy plays in the NHL, I don't think he'll really do much. I mean, if we really have to, we can bring him up. Riza, this guy's alright. Graham, 21 years old, 72. This guy can grow to be alright. Giroux can grow to be alright as well. Defense. Belanger, I think we drafted him. Yeah, we drafted this guy. This guy can grow to be an alright guy. 21 years old, already 74 overall. Earl, he probably won't be anything. We drafted this guy, yeah. He's 76, but already 24 years old. He probably won't grow. McDonald, 21 years old, 71. This guy might grow. Heatley, I doubt he'll grow. Lefebvre, McCarron, these two guys, we drafted them in the year we won the Cup, 2027. They're just our worst players. We'll put them down here. Maybe Lefebvre can grow. McCarron might be kind of slow. And then here's just the extra lines. You can have a look. Basically, just usually the same every year, just wherever the best players I thought fit. And then goalies, we got Ellington. This guy we actually drafted a few. Oh no, we just signed him. Never mind. So he's our starter goalie. Stallberg, we got him free agency, or we traded for him. I forgot. So goalie scratches. Hoivinen, Darling's a goalie we drafted, and Gaudet. So we only have this Nikolin Barkov guy is just random players the game put in for us. So what? Those are the lines. So let's get this. Oh wait, one thing. I'll show you who freaking Dredger. He's still in free agency. He's pretty funny. Islanders, yeah, they have too many goalies. No team went for him during the off season. So, what overall is he? He's 72 overall. It's not even that bad. But I don't know why no team went for him. I bet he's gonna grow during like in free agency next year. I bet he's gonna grow to like a low 80 or high 70. That's when all the teams are gonna go for him. Training block. Let's take everybody off that. Okay. And then captains. Let's see any captains, because Tavares is gone, so we need to make a new captain here. Captains. Okay, let's see who should be the new A's here. So Keppinen, he's a first line center. He should be an A. Ristolainen, yeah, I feel like Wingfist can be an A. I was thinking maybe give it to Lancet, but I think this is fine. Or give it to freaking. Actually, you know what? Wingfist, maybe Wingfist should maybe be our future captain. I don't know. Okay, if Wingfist becomes a top 2 defenseman, maybe he can be our future captain. But for now, let's give it to, what's his name? Ballard. Let's give it to freaking Ballard, man. 4th line assistant, 5 goals in the playoffs last year. He's a beast. Let's give him the A. Hopefully that morale will make him grow a little bit. Hopefully that loss of morale for Wingfist doesn't hurt him too much. And yeah, I think we're ready to go, right? Yeah, I think we're ready to go. So I didn't sim past preseason, whatever. Let's just go through preseason and go about a month. So let's go all the way up to this Dallas game. Yeah, so Dallas was the Stanley Cup winners and the President's Trophy winners last year. So far 1-1. Anything to mention when I don't think anything really happened during the I didn't look. I guess I could have looked at the what's his name? The guy from Pittsburgh. They drafted the his last name was Tan. He was a 82 overall center. He might have grown a bit during the offseason, but maybe we can have a look at him later if I remember. See how he is in Pittsburgh. Okay, let's keep going. Damn, 4-3. That's like a worst record ever in preseason, I think, since like maybe the first, like the inaugural year, I think. Okay, let's keep going. Germany. Player on waivers. We're good for our roster. We even have like 2 million left in salary, I think. Yep. So officially starting the season here, 13th season. Nice start, Chicago. Nice start as well. 1-0 for Chicago, 2-0 for us. Okay, let's start to go in the big leagues here. So 3 weeks in the WHL. We have all of our draft picks this year. We haven't made any trades yet. Okay, I just jinxed us. I just said 2-0, then we just lose 2 in a row. But good thing, I guess one of the losses was against Washington, so it wasn't too bad. Jinx Chicago Wolves as well. Now they're even after saying they started off pretty good. 5-2 start for us. So yeah, so hopefully our sophomore guys have a really good season. It's like Ballard, Skaduri, Rally, I think Sherbak. This technically might be his rookie year because he only had like I think half a season maybe, or just the playoffs, I forgot. Hope only had 1 playoff year, so Hope is one of our rookies. I think that's all. Yeah, I think Hope's our only rookie really, and maybe Sherbak. He might count as a rookie. And then Fukali, this is his sophomore year. Well, I think we can give Fukali a few extra games. Okay, so not bad. 9-3 to start. Dallas is 7-3-2 there. So let's get in. What's his name? Fukali. We are just under San Jose and Arizona for first place. Jacob B 9 points. Let's get Fukali in, and then just have a look at the points, just super quick. Have an idea where everybody is. Fukali's 85, right? 80. Yeah, he's actually a starter goalie. 4 assists plus 1. Okay, so first line, I guess they could be doing a little bit better. -1. They're getting points, but a little bit negative. That's okay. Let's just keep going. Third line looks like they're doing pretty good. We can always bring up Tuck for Hope, just like that, but it's still really early. The team's doing really good as well. Ballard with 4 goals. Riley 6 assists. Looks like everybody's doing all rep. Second line's doing really good. Oh, the second pairing, 8 points for Winkfist. Good for him. Any power play points? Only 1 power play point so far. Fourth line, or our third. Damn, Pandolfo 6 points. Okay, there's a few lines that are negative. I think our second line is negative, and our third pairing is negative, but that's okay. Let's just keep going here. Loss for Fukali, that's okay. Let's just switch the lines up, or let's just switch the goalies, sorry. And then maybe go another month. Yeah, go another month, go about a quarter of the season, and then we'll have a look at the standings and like our power play, our points, see if we need to make any major line changes. Okay, so we are at 13 games. Let's go another 7 to make that 20 games. So 4. You're up to this Nashville game. We can still give Hunwick a few more games after that, but let's just see. We can evaluate the team. Hopefully, second line gets a little bit better because Mrazek, he still has like 2 years to grow. He has 2 losses in a row. Okay, we gotta win back. Yeah, I think 2 losses. Like I think it's our longest losing streak so far. Okay, haven't been the greatest since our 9-3 run. We're like 3-4 now, I think, since that run. Let's go to OHL 3 weeks. Toronto loss, win against Calgary. That's good, I guess. Let's get these wins against the Pacific team. Damn, Anaheim's 14 wins, 5-1. Okay. Nashville's pretty bad, but let's just keep going. Yeah, we won like a 3-5 run, I think, or something. Okay, let's just have a look at all the points and all that here. Let's go to the standings. Let's see. We are, wow, we're out of a playoff spot, but we're still really close. That's okay. Let's have a look here. Okay, so we're 12th place. Carolina, 32 points. Tampa Bay, 31. Dallas is still up there. Okay, goals for. We are, looks like we're not really, oh, that's the lowest, sorry. Goals for. Looks like we're just in the middle, I think. Yeah, just about in the middle. We gotta work on that. Goals against, we're usually pretty good. We are, was it 8th place, 7th place or something? Power play, 17. Yeah, we gotta work on that. It might be our second line, so I might need to maybe bring Tuck up. Penalty kill, 87. That's probably 2nd place. Nice. Okay, let's have a look at the points here. Excuse me, sorry if you heard something weird there. Forwards, Karn, second line. Okay, actually second line's doing pretty good now. Lancet on the third line. Ooh, okay, yeah, we gotta work on that first line. Damn, -6. Okay. Man, maybe, I don't know. Maybe the Lancet does deserve to be a first liner guy. Because his, I don't know. How many goals does he have? 4? Because he has 78 passing. How does he have 8 assists? Okay, you know what? Let's try it out. Maybe it's his skating or something. So, let's see. Karns is doing good. It was Karns, Hope, and Mrazek. Okay, second line's doing good. Third line's kind of struggling, and first line's kind of struggling too. So, let's have a look at that. Sherbak and Pandolfo are kind of struggling, but I mean, there's nothing else we can really do. We can't put our other guys down there. Okay, let's have a look real quick. Okay, lines. Okay, let's try it out. Whatever. Let's bring Kemp. I don't know. I mean, Kempinen, I think he's like an average 40, 50 point guy. He got 60 points this 1 year. And Kempinen, he was an elite too. Like when we first got him, we traded for him. He was an elite guy. Now he's a top 6. So you know what? Maybe Lancet deserves the first. I mean, never ever gave him the first line except the playoffs. But him and Kucherov really sucked. Okay, let's try a few games like this. Maybe Panarin, having Panarin on the wing with these two guys weren't the greatest. Maybe since Lekkonen's here, maybe they'll play a little bit better. So let's try this for a few games. Or maybe even bring Karns up to the first line. I don't know. Or maybe do something like this. Put Kempin in like this. Who is the best face-off out of these guys? 70 face-off, 70, 65, Tuck, -2. Hope is playing. No, our second line's playing great. You know what, Kempinen? He's pretty much in his prime. I don't think he's gonna grow anymore. We should stop that mentality of hoping he'll be our first liner. So let's just stop that now. Let's put him on the third line. Him, Tuck, Zadorov. Yeah, maybe this will help out this third line. Kempinen on the third line will help out a little bit with Tuck and Zadorov. Ooh, Zadorov's 74 now. Damn, he's like better than Mrazek technically. But our second line's playing great. Let's just leave them all together. Ballard. Yeah, our fourth line's playing all right, I guess. Defense, Sherbak. I mean, we just gotta leave this guys because we can't. I don't want to bring like something like this down or Sylvester down. Sylvester can actually, like Sylvester might actually be like a top 2. He's still 21 years old. He has so much time to grow. So we just gotta leave these two guys together. We just gotta let them figure it out themselves. Power play. So second line's playing great, I think, right? Yeah, 4 power play points. It's probably Kempin and Kucherov who have no power play. Yeah, only 2. Okay, so let's get Lancet up here. And then Kempinen can play in the first line here still, just to give him some extra time since Lancet has the penalty kill time. And yeah, maybe Lancet on the power play there will help out a bit. So let's just go couple games. Lancet was like -6, so I think I can remember that. Let's go. I think Henrik had 7 games, so let's give him up to this Winnipeg game here. Let's give him. Oh, you know what? Let's go to this Buffalo game. We need like a decent amount of games to see if these line changes work out. So 4-1 win, points 5-1, nice. So far we only allowed 1 goal is the most we've allowed in. 2 goals is, or 3 goals is the most we've allowed in. Okay, overall I think these line changes are pretty good overall here. Or maybe no, we just lost 2 in a row. Okay, we got to win against LA. Dallas. Okay, I think it was pretty good. We went 4, 3, 4. Went like 4, 1, and 2. I think 4, 1, and 2. So we got points out of almost all those games there. Let's have a look. Let's get Fucali in, but have a look at all of our points. I think the team actually got a little bit better there. Damn, they're so close in the Pacific. 1st to 5th place is only 3 points, a 3-point difference. Okay, let's see. Let's just get Fucali in real quick. Fucali's in. Lekkonen, Lance, he was plus. I think he had 12 points. Okay, you know what? Maybe him on the first line isn't the greatest still. Yeah, Hope, Karns, and our third line is. I mean, our second line is very good. Zadorov, Kempinen, Tuck. I think Kempinen on the third line is helping out. But I think overall, oh, Rally, was that +5? Damn, okay, our fourth line playing great. That little run. Honestly, I don't think Lancet playing on the first line was the greatest, but the team is winning, so let's just leave him there. If things don't work out, I mean, if Lancet and Kempinen don't work on the first line, that just means we're going to bring up Karns like that. So, but let's just leave like that for now. Defense, these guys getting better. They're still negative. That's okay, whatever. Pandolfo still has, wow. He's getting points on the power play, which is good. Or, I don't know how he's -2 with 13 points there, but Let's just have a look at power play. Our power play was at 17%. Let's see if it got any better. Wingfist still leading 20 points. 28. So we're just a little bit over a quarter of the way. What am I looking at? Power play points. We can have a look at the league points when we're halfway through. So we got a little bit better, I guess. 10th place now. Goals for 70 goals. I think we're still about the same, about the middle. Goals against, we were like 2nd place, I think, or top. We were like, no, we were 8th place or something. Now we're tied for 1st. Nice. Power play actually got worse. Penalty kill got better, 90%. Damn. Okay, you know what? Maybe La Lancet is not the answer. Let's just try. We might have gotten lucky with like maybe La Lancet being on the 3rd line helped out the team a lot. So maybe that's why we got those points. But maybe let's try Carnes up here. Let's try that, and then Carnes on the 1st line, Lancet on the 2nd line, maybe. Okay, let's try that. Carnes had 15 points plus 4. 15 points plus 1. Okay, so they both had 15 points. I can remember that. Okay, so let's give one game for Fukali. He's 0-1 so far. Nice, gets a win. 1-1 for Fukali. Let's get Hunwick back in. Nice victory there for Hunwick, sorry. And then let's go. That's 29 games. We can maybe give. Let's give like Hunwick 11 games to make that 40 games, and we'll give Fukali 1 game to make that 41 games, and we'll be exactly halfway through the season. Or maybe it's only 20 minutes. Maybe we can go through the whole season. I don't know. Let's see. So let's go 11 games. So that's 4, 8, 11 up to this Edmonton game. So we can give Fukali that 1 game. So yeah, so I think I said we went like 3, 1, and 2 or something like that since making those line changes. So far 2-0 with the new, since bringing Carnes up to the 1st line forward or defense for 3 weeks. Sure. New York Rangers, the runner-ups. Damn, 2 shots in a row. Minnesota's the up-and-coming team. 16-11-5, that's all right. Pandolfo, mild concussion, December 19th. That's only like a week or 2 away, I think. So let's just throw in, what's his name? Gerard. He's actually offensive defenseman, so that's good. He can play in the power play for what's his name? For Pandolfo. 2-0 loss, okay. 3 shutouts, okay, 3-1 win. Pandolfo's back in, let's just get him in. Hopefully he doesn't get injured. Wasn't it, I think it was like 3 or 4 years ago, it was Dredger, where like, he got injured, he came back, we put him back in, and he got injured again, but he was injured for like the whole year. So yeah, he only had like 20 games played. Okay, Carnes 15 points, plus 5, I think. Okay, he's getting better. Okay, 3 points, plus 8. Yeah, looks like our Kucherov like gonna get a little bit better. Lancet. Yeah, 3 points. He got plus 4. Okay, looks like Lancet on the 2nd line is good. Kempinen, -7. He was like -6. So I think 3rd line, we just leave him like that for now. But for sure, our 1st and 2nd line are playing great, and we are winning games here. Nice, nice. 3-game winning streak. Get a loss, but nice. Let's just keep winning. Anaheim, I didn't notice the record. 23-13-2. San Jose was a top team, but now we beat them. That's good. LA is a bottom team. Come on, easy win, guys. Scout, please, let's get that win. Oh yeah, Alex Tuck is of ice time. Let's see. I know when he was with us, like before we traded him, he had that problem too. Ice time. Okay, nice win. Edmonton's a bottom team as well. Damn, where'd that come from? They won. They lost in the Western Finals. All of a sudden, they're a bottom team. Yeah, they're holy shit. They're where are they? They are. Let's do the math. They're like at least 10 points out of the playoffs right now. Central 50 for the. Yeah, I feel like this year the Pacific is a bit more. I think they're more competitive. Yeah, San Jose 55, Carolina 52. Yeah, Dallas is not the best this year. 48 points. We have 52. Yeah, well, damn, we're like, we are. Okay, wait. Sorry, let's just let's stop rambling here. Let's just get Fukali in, Sim McDay, and then we'll just have a look at the entire league points, just so it's easier. Damn, Fukali's 86 now. So what do we do with 2 goalies like that, huh? Should we? Fukali technically still has 2 more years, so we can use Fukali as a backup next year, and then maybe the year after that we can trade him. Yeah, let's just trade him next year. He can be a back because he's still on his entry contract, lost for Fukali, so we can have him. I think next year should be our last year, so you can play that year. Maybe during trade deadline, trade him away for like a super pro, and then like a really good top defenseman or a winger, and then hopefully that last year we can win the cup that year. Hopefully. Yep. So exactly halfway through. Yeah, we're gonna end it here. It'll be about 30 minutes when I'm done. So let's just sim up to this Vancouver game. So we are 52 points. We already, well, damn, we have the most games. We have 41 games. So technically, Vancouver, San Jose, they have more games than us to play. So let's see, Wingfist 29 points. Okay, looks like this year all of our points are just like shared between everyone basically. Yeah, so Pacific second place, we're doing pretty good there. We are overall third place. Yeah, we're doing really good. Third place, just Presidents. It's possible, but yeah, like San Jose, Detroit, they have like 4 games, 3 games extra than us right now. Okay, goals for 117. Let's see how much better they got. Ooh, they got a lot better. We are no, that was Detroit's. Never mind. Where are we? Vegas. Okay, I guess it's still about average. It's a little bit better than average at 102. Goals against 84. Second place for goals against. That's very good. Power play 16 is still not the greatest. Total power plays 107. Yeah, we're actually getting a decent amount of power. Yeah, we're like near the top. We get a lot of power plays, but we cannot finish. Penalty kill 87, still the top. Very good. Okay, and have like the points here for everybody. Forwards. So Kucherov, how many power play points does this guy have? 7 power play points. Wait, let's just there. Okay. So we already know we're 41 games in. 20 points, -2. I think him, Carnes, and Lehkonen are getting a little bit better playing together now. They have decent amount of power play points. Lancet +7. He has 0 power play points. Maybe on the power play, I'll put Kempinen back on the power play. Take Lancet off, but keep Lancet on the second line. I think him, Mrazek, and Hope are doing good. Hope does not get many points, but he's actually +9. So I guess he's just there. He's just helping out, I guess. Tuck 14 points on the third line. Good for him. +1. He got a little bit mad because of morale. Oh god, he might drop. Okay, let's make an experiment. Let's just try. Let's switch Hope for Tuck, and we'll see how that goes. And then we'll put Kempinen back on the second line power play. Ballard's doing good. Skudura, Rally, they're all playing good in the fourth line. Defense. Wingfist and Bean, 8-9 power play points. That's good. Pandolfo and Russell, not too many power play points for them. But I guess overall they're getting points. Our bottom 6 are actually getting, or bottom 3 are actually getting positive now. So that's good for. Actually, no, Sylvester is on playing with Wingfist. Where's the line? Okay, maybe we need to move around our defenseman. Maybe. Actually, no, we should leave the same because our defense. We're second place in goals again, so we should just leave it the same. It could just be unlucky how he's -3. And like Wingfist is still getting lots of points. Yeah, it's weird because it's Wingfist and Sylvester together. Wingfist has 29 points. Only 8 of those points are 8 of those points on the power play. So you can say he has 21 points playing with Sylvester, and he's still -3, which is very weird. I guess they're allowing a lot of goals at the same time, I guess. And Hunwick 931 to 195, very good for Hunwick. Fakali 928 233. Actually, not bad for Fakali. Fakali's actually having not bad stats. Have a look at rookies. Is Hope a rookie? Oh, okay. Hope is a rookie in Sherback. Okay. So let's have a look at the goalies for entire league here. Let's see who it is. Oh, entire league. Hunwick, Vagar from New Jersey. Oh, damn. 90 overall. Tripchura's up there. Demko, Lukanen, Lau, Champion. Yeah, this is the guy we traded for Kempinen. So he dropped too. He was a medium elite as well, but he's actually started now. 86. He's probably gonna cap off at 86, but I mean Carolina, they're like in the top. They're in the top. No, they're second place. I think we're third place. They're second place. So obviously he's playing great for them. Defense. Wingfist had 28 points, I think. Yeah, Menino, Patrick. Yeah, they're way over. Wingfist 29 points. Forwards 43. Harkins. I don't even know. Like I bet our highest point player is probably like 20 some points. Tarasenko's Carolina. Oh yeah, he's on Carolina now. He still has 40 points. That's 83 overall. Damn. Good for Tarasenko. He's still running for a Hart Trophy. Oh, sorry, not Hart Trophy. Maurice Richard Trophy. So that's everything. Let's just change the lines real quick. So cards will leave the same. Yeah, we'll bring Tuck up because I feel like Tuck, he's having so much morale loss because of ice time. So maybe put him on the second line will make him a little bit happier. Maybe him, Lancet Mrazek will play even better. Well, actually, yeah, our second line's already good how it is, but maybe, hopefully it can make them a little bit better. Maybe that'll make the third line just better overall. And fourth line, they're playing good. First line's playing good. And then the power play. Let's take the Lancet off because he's been playing on the power play at least like 10 games or so. He has 0 power play points. Let's put Kempnin back on. And then Hope. How many power play points does this guy have? 4 power play points. 1. You know what? Let's leave Hope on the power play. We can leave. Yeah, Tuck has penalty kill. I mean 4-on-4 time here, or 4-man power play. Sorry. Zarab is growing. I think he's happy how he is. All right. I think he's happy. Oops. 9 goals. Okay, good for him. -2. Yeah, he's happy. We can leave him on the third line. And defense, Sylvester's negative for some reason, and like Wingfish has so many points, but they're still only plus. He's only +3 with like 20 points. That's really weird. Our top line's playing great, and our goals against is second place or second place in the NHL. So we just gotta leave the same. Might just be unlucky in goalies. Yeah, I think we already have. Yeah, Hunwick's already in, so we'll end it there. So next video we'll end off the season. Right now we're 3rd place in NHL. Let's have a look at the view draft class. Any franchises we can have a look at. Let's have a look in the free agency, see if that Dredger goalie's still there. O'Neill, already elite there. Any late guys? 5th round grinder. There's this guy, some high elites there, but still early. They'll probably get more accurate later on. And then free agency. Let's just have a look and see if there's if he's still there. Goalies, he is still there. 72 overall, hasn't changed. And one more thing, let's go to view lines. Let's have a look at Pittsburgh, see how they're doing. Pittsburgh with that Tan guy, the 1st overall pick last year. He's 83 overall, playing on the 3rd line. Ooh, 28 points. Wow, good for him. He might be in the running for Calder. Okay, so that's that. Contracts were good. Yeah, and one there. So if you like the video, please give it a thumbs up. I'll save it before the game crashes. Comment your thoughts and suggestions. Share with all your friends and family, and I'll see you next time. Peace.